What a session that was. First of all, my Garmin died, left me without any data. Not a good session this morning, but it's a good lesson, because there will be days when you go training and everything doesn't go to plan, and you've got to adjust and adapt and pivot, because my Garmin watch let me down today, so I had no data and I just had to go on feel. And that's why it's so important that you just feel how you run, because if something like that happens, you still want to be able to continue. Imagine if I was in a race and I was relying 100% on my Garmin sports watch to help me through, and it let me down. So yeah, you've got to be able to adapt and pivot, and that's what I did this morning. And then I was wearing my new Under Armour cap and some sunnies, and that didn't work either. It was too hot. The cap was trapping the heat in my head and making the whole heating process worse. So really good experience this morning. And this is why we train. We train to experience all sorts of different situations, so that when we're in a race situation, we can adapt to whatever situation's going on. So if I was in a race this morning and my watch stopped, I would just not worry about it at all and just keep running based on my feel and how I was going within that race. That's how I would have continued this morning. I would have disposed of the cap, perhaps put it down the back of my shorts and run without it, and that would have been a way to get around that process. So there's always a solution to the problems you come up against, and if you experience them in training, then you're ready to deal with it in the real world. So there we go, just some things that happened in today's session, and I'm all smiles again, and I'll see whether I can either get this Garmin watch repaired or get a new one, maybe another brand if Garmin's going to let me down. Let's see what happens there. So yeah, that's it today. Today's day 82 of my 365 day running challenge, so that's another milestone ticked off. And I just met my neighbor, one of my neighbors, Ricardo, who's going to join me running. He saw me running in the race in the weekend, and he just asked me if we can do some runs together, so that's great as well. Yeah, so there we go, folks. Running, you meet people, you learn about yourself, and you learn about gear failures. Okay, time to go and get some recovery done, take the puppy for a walk, and I'll see you again in the next video. Until then, stay well, stay healthy, and go for a run. Ciao.